Hi everybody, welcome to another episode of the GF Chefs. On today's episode, we're going to show you how to make a quick and easy beef and broccoli stir fry. How easy is it? We only have 5 ingredients, and they're ingredients that you can pick up at any supermarket. How quick is it? You can put it together in less than 20 minutes. So if you get home from work, you're feeling a little bit tired, the kids are kind of bugging you, or maybe you just get hungry and you want something to eat on your own. This is going to be one of those easy go-tos that we think you'll pull out of your culinary bag of tricks whenever the occasion presents itself. So as you can see, we have all of our ingredients for our quick and easy beef and broccoli dinner. We have a little bit of salt and pepper. We have our minced garlic. We have rice noodles. We have a nice looking head of broccoli. And we have our beef. The beef that we typically like to use, you can find it in any grocery store. It will be labeled as beef for stew. I like this, my wife likes this. It's pre-cut and it's very inexpensive, and it's something that's going to help save you just a few more minutes on a weeknight. Last but definitely not least, we have our gluten-free organic tamari soy sauce. This is also very low in sodium. So for you folks wanting to be a little bit extra cautious with everything that you put in, this particular gluten-free soy sauce is definitely going to be your friend. So because our beef is already cut, we will go ahead and put it to the side. Our rice noodles only take about 2 minutes in water, so we'll wait on doing those. And the first thing we're going to do is cut up this broccoli. So just from start to finish, just cut off a couple of pieces. And you want to cut it down to where it's bite size. And I know when you were a kid growing up, your mom told you that you didn't have to eat the stalks of the trees, as we used to call them at my house. But here, this is something else that you can use in your cooking. And it's going to add a little bit of extra flavor to what you're doing and just sort of change up what the pieces look like so they don't all look exactly the same. So while you're doing this, you'll want to have your water started on your stove. And as it's going through and getting ready, talk to your wife, talk to your kids, find out about their day. Can't tell you how important that is. Find out what's going on with them. If you don't have kids yet, go ahead and borrow some from the neighbors. Find out how their day was. They may love it, and they may love you because of it. Offer to babysit. So here we go. We just used just a few quick cuts. Just have a little fun with it. Just be relaxed. After all, it's a weeknight meal. You're wanting to do it fast. You're wanting easy. So you're not out to try and impress anybody unless you're a gluten-free guy and you've got a certain gluten-free girl coming over to the house. And fellas, if you don't have a gluten-free girlfriend or a wife, that's really what you need to get. So here we have all of our pieces. And we'll stop with this one because it looks like our water is just about ready to go. As you can see, our pan is nice and hot, which is always the best way to start your cooking. So what we're going to do is, the first thing, we'll start off with a little bit of our garlic. While that's cooking down, we're going to go ahead and add in with our beef next. A little salt, a little pepper. And you may want to make sure that everything has plenty of room inside of the pan. You don't want to ever crowd it, because the more space your meat has to sit in the pan and cook, and that oil, that's going to give you a nice caramelization on any type of cooking that you do. So just remember, don't ever crowd your pan. Always start off with a hot pan whenever you start cooking. So we'll just kind of let that go for a little bit. Now, as you can see, our water for the rice noodles is heated up. So we'll go ahead and get this in. And again, these are rice noodles, which are much more delicate than your typical spaghetti noodles. So you'll really only need to give them about 3 or 4 minutes. now that we have our beef cooking nicely in the pan with a little bit of garlic and a little bit of the salt and pepper added, we'll go ahead and add just a little bit of this soy sauce. That's going to help brown up the meat really nicely, add some good flavor, add some good color. Alright, it looks like our noodles are just about finished. So we'll go ahead and drain these and get these off heat. So now that we've let our beef cook down in some of the soy sauce, you can tell it's got a good color to it. We'll go ahead and add in our broccoli. Broccoli only needs a couple of minutes, depending on how you like it. If you like it a little bit crunchy, leave it in for about 3 or 4 minutes. If you like it a little bit more tender, you might want to leave it in for about 6 to 7 minutes. Add a little bit more of our seasoning. So now that our broccoli's had a little bit more time to cook, I've got it about where I like it. Like I said, try a piece every so often. If it's to the tenderness that you like and you would like to serve to your guest, then by all means go ahead and turn off the heat. And take it and just pour it over some of your noodles. And there you have it. From refrigerator to the bowl to you in less than 30 minutes. This is our quick and easy beef and broccoli.